Alrighty. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, get comfy. Where we left off on the training trail. Fast. I still haven't even looked at the. I know it was one of the options. I'll have to have a look next time. I know it's one of the buttons to allows you to move quicker. Like a hyper speed, you know? Ooh, creature! Monster! Yeah, there's gonna be monsters, of course. What are your orders? Okay. Prepare for battle. Yeah, she can fight. She's very strong though. Especially with that golem thing of hers. Okay, combat encounters. Okay, so press X to attack them on the field, double advantage, extra CP, standard no handicap bonus, and then yeah, that's if they fucking walk into us behind. Line to begin encounters with surprise attack at maximum advantage. Oh, that's the thing I fucking wasted in the first part. Then we get to break all the enemies too. Okay. This is a little head back. Turn order. Characters at the top of the bar, take the turn, going down. Then they'll get different bonuses depending on what appears next to their name. Okay, so that's the different AT bonuses that we get, very similar to the first two, and we don't have access to anything else because they're trying to teach us what to do within the game again, as usual, you know, just get the new players. Attacking and moving. Okay, we're gonna attack the jewel thingy. Oh, and she breaks them in one go. Okay, so crafts, items.
I shall go.
Oh, she murdered that thing dead.
Alright.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Not too bad for your best battle. We can't believe such. Yeah, no, it's not the first combat shell we've seen. Milliam's got one, and then we had the ones on the training field too. Wow, they seem to be the same as ever. Let's keep moving. Our new battle tab is inside the notebook. Okay, and then each of them will have different effects depending on what the weaknesses are.
All right.
Very well.
Okay, so that's to change the characters. They don't do nothing, that's to slam. Attack. That's to go to Arcus, that's to check message log, that's to go to the items of the map. Oh, you can't just turn turbo mode on, you have to hold it in. Oh, okay. So you could auto use it. Or you can. One of the buttons. Maybe I can use this to heal up. Rest mode activated. Okay. Get this trial going. So this is the one that we remember. We can't hit it with our normal attacks. So this is one that you have to actually use your art abilities. Don't know why I did that. Okay, so to use arts, you get support arts and attack arts. Okay. Each one's weak and strong against the video, which one's higher, right? Okay, well let's see. We got firebolt. Got needle shot.
Let's go.
Airstrike.
My turn.
And we can do that one.
Charging.
Oh, looks like they're charging too. Oh shit, he's going in for attack. Oh! Firebolt! Okay, wow, that's insta. Needle shot. Boop! Okay, that didn't kill one shot, so we're gonna be up to the next one. Airstrike. So they're weak against fire, and looks like air was pretty potent there. Oh, chest.
I found some treasure.
Yeah. Okay, so that gives you different stuff. Heal, HP, evade, fire. Okay, so now what do we do with this creature? Well, the tongues that can shoot was pretty amazing.
Now, brace yourself.
So press R2. Okay.
Set gunner.
So it's gunner mode.
Yeah.
Ah, I see, so it hits more than one depending on what's in the area of effect. Okay, breakers when their gauge is reduced to 0.
I'm up.
Crimson Slash!
Crimson Slash.
Woo!
Very well.
Rain the blades down on them.
Behold the Vander style.
Not too shabby, eh? Okay, so gunner mode doesn't have the same attack defense as striker mode. The range on areas not normal attacks will increase, as well as your counter attack range. Generally speaking, striker mode should be used against single powerful opponents, while gunner is best against swarms of enemies. You can also change units mode from the equip screen in the camp menu. Okay. Another chesty.
Treasure located.
Okay, firebolt R. Sneak up on the thing. Okay, cool, we've got a double advantage.
Very well. Yeah.
Nice!
Behold the Vander style.
Do 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 do. Woo! big boy. Okay, so this is time we're going to do some combat links. You can now use combat links. Combat links. So Arcus 2. Striking each other with the link abilities. And get the link ability experience, so it will upgrade and give our characters more powerful abilities like heal, counter attack, and a few other boosts that we're going to really need. You can now set links. And the tactics page in the camp menu, you can select them together. You can also select them during combat. Okay. On tactics screen. Okay, so link, and we're good to go. Come here, big boy. So we need to make it happen. Ah, so the higher it is, the better likely it's gonna happen.
I shall go.
Let's heal with wave ability.
Fire.
Woo!
Now.
Yep, there we go for the assist. Well done. So that was a combat link. Hell yeah. Yep, we were the guinea pigs of that freaking thing. Yep. Yep, the original class 7. Let's go! Instructor Sarah. Powered combat link. Okay, so that's the big part of the battle system, as of course, you know, because when you do the final blows and other abilities, comes in handy. And that'll grow as your link level grows, and then learn even more powerful abilities. Forming combat links between party members have no disadvantages, so there's no reason not to keep your party members linked at all times. About weapon types and unbalancing. Link attacks can only occur when the enemy is unbalanced, and the success rate of which is decided by the weapon type is used to deal damage. Squishy monsters are more likely unbalanced by Reen's slash damage, and hard shell monsters by Kurt's thrust damage. Other types include Pierce Strong versus flying enemies, and Strike Strong versus rock type enemies. Each character deals different types of damage. Unit Striker mode deals damage, while her Gunner mode deals pierce damage. About critical damage and unbalancing. Attacks taken on turn with critical bonus of 100% chance on balancing enemy regardless of the damage type dealt. Taking advantage of this is the right time to be key to victory.
You've just crossed the halfway point.
Okay.
Best of luck on the second half.
The halfway mark?
Yes. Thank you.
Damn. Training like
Campus
prologue
will
is
build a facility
long.
like this on site.
Choo. The little rabbit. Oh yeah.
We'll end this quick.
Yeah, oh, we should be able to. Ranger should hit a couple of them.
Strike!
Wow.
I'm up.
All right. My turn.
He's just a bit out of range, you guys.
There.
Oh, I forget. She's still in her striker mode.
Wow, look at that.
Take them down. Arcus, activate.
Arcus activate.
Here we go. Arcus activate.
Very well.
I wonder how much damage you can do when they hit. Okay, it's about half.
Ha!
Ooh.
I shall go. There.
So you can still do damage that way, it's just not as effective as it would be with the magic side. Makes a lot of sense.
Sit.
Yeah, I've got two forks in the road. Down this way. Ah, a chest.
Ah, treasure chest.
A treasure chest. What we need always. 'Cause you never know what you're gonna get out of the treasure chest. No, this looks like something. Woo, it's a big boy. It may prove a difficult battle. Of course, it's Mr. Smith. He's of course gonna release the most dangerous of creatures in our way. As long as we got the basic time, we'll be able to defeat it. For real? Very well, I'm ready. Understood. Assuming combat stance. Don't be that tough, can it? Get ready, everyone. Let's go. Oh shit, it's got friends. Never mind. Yeah, rainbow slash on rain. They're slashing down on them. Oh, you see, they're really broken the shit out of them. You can get your three there, Reen.
It's down.
Rush them.
Yuna, now.
Come, Yuna. Go.
Understood. There. Here I go. There. I shall go.
Okay, they're all still in their broken state. Okay, he's back. Should be able to finish them off now. Bam.
Behold the Vander style.
Hey, level up.
I did
Whoop
it.
whoop.
I must train even more.
Stats updated.
Nice. Do 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 do. It wasn't as strong as I expected. Oh no, it's got like a second phase. It's back. Wow. That's my boy.
Bring it on.
We can use his S-Craft. 7/ Fallen Leaves. Oh, that's awesome. S-Crafts. S-Crafts are the most, well, are the most powerful combat techniques in the game. You do require 100 CEP to use it, of course. And their strength is boosted if you use it at 200. Oh, wow. Hot damn. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, the animation's better.
Now. 7th slash. Fallen leaves.
Woo! Broken.
Everyone okay?
Nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. What was that? Let's stay focused. Let's stay frosty. Seems like there's some history there. Let's go. Do 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 do. Slash. Woo, got him!
Our chance.
Set! Striker!
Yep. Striker mode!
Take this!
Oh, you got fudge.
I shall go. Yeah. Now,
You missed!
Kurt, go.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, while rushing them like that just destroyed them.
The Vanders.
Just beyond there are the doors leading to your destination. Be quick about it.
Understood. Heading to target point.
There we go. Always a boss room after a save point normally. If it's at the beginning then there's no boss point, but if it's at the end of a passage, there's a boss. Oh, that looks like our way out. Oh, that's never good.
Be on alert. I have detected a spike in mana.
In what?
Mana.
You guys need to get out of there right away!
Oh no, not one of these things.
A Panzer Soldat?
Nope.
No, this is...
One of those ancient golem things. From the second game and a bit in the first.
An orbital golem from the Dark Ages. Professor Schmidt, are you responsible for this?
I happened to acquire a few of these antique machines when they appeared during the Civil War. Though its output is lamentably inferior to Panzer Soldat's, its ability to act autonomously is useful. This will be your final challenge in this trial.
Is he serious?
He's dead
What
serious.
is wrong with him? This is going too far.
They're not capable of taking on a magic knight. Only one thing I can do. Heed my call, Valimar!
The use of a divine knight is prohibited for this trial. Level 0 was not calibrated to account for its intervention. Were you to use it against such an opponent, the data I would receive would be useless. You do have another option available to you, Schwarzer.
Against this?
Or if you'd prefer, you may choose to activate the new function installed in the Arcus tubes.
Please activate Brave Order. Olivier, Prince Oliver said that you would be able to use it for sure, Instructor.
The Brave Order.
I bid you felicitations on your recent graduation, delayed by duty though it was. I also wish to thank you from the bottom of my heart, Reem. These may seem on the paltry side as a gift for such an occasion, but I'd like for each of you to have the newly completed Arcus 2. I've added some fun little communication features to it, just for you. There are a few other new functions that can only be described as brilliant, so do give them a try next time you find yourself in a pinch.
All right, will do.
What is this?
I feel some kind of energy coming from him.
A combat link? No, it's different.
Prepare to engage in combat!
Here we go.
Brave Order. Class 7 Special Operations. Put everything you have into defeating the target.
Yeah! A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
Well, let's see. We've got Brave Order. Brave Order issue Brave Orders. Brave Orders cost BP to use and provide special buffs for your allies without consuming a turn. Not making how many turns your party's affected. Okay. Brave Order, we got Iron Will, that's the damage reduction, and Raging Fire to give us more damage. Let's go Raging.
Let's go! Raging Fire Formation!
Give ourselves some more damage, yeah?
Crimson Slash!
So that is a small little sliver. You can break him.
Let's
We
go!
didn't break him yet.
Strike!
Yeah, he's broken.
I shall go.
We all good.
There.
It's mine! It's my turn! Ha!
Ah, we good.
All right.
Now.
Excuse me? Why are we doing nothing to him? Huh? Does he need to enhance himself first? So enemies can become more powerful by entering an enhanced state. Oh, good lord. Okay, you're gonna need to increase his strength.
I'm up! Crimson Slash! It's down!
Rush him!
Yuna, now!
Understood.
Eyes broken. Put it down. Dead. Bye.
Good job, Yuna.
Good job.
It was
Good
nothing.
job. It wasn't nothing. Yay, level up.
Alright, got it!
Yeah, I did it.
I must train even more.
Stats updated.
Oh. That's pretty cool.
We did it.
Go.
Stamina depleted. A short rest is required.
You guys did amazing. The trial's complete. But you took this way too far, Professor.
That was faster than I expected. I'll have to increase the difficulty next time.
Could you please listen to me?
This trial was completely absurd.
Next time, is he gonna make us go through all that again?
The probability seems high.
At least that put an end to our orienteering exercise.
Thank you.
Great job, class. You all handled the first test of Brave Order very well. I'm proud of you. There are some areas each of you could improve on, but you just need to tackle them one at a time. I'm sure today hasn't instilled you with much faith in the idea of Class 7. Your class size and this trial are bound to raise some red flags.
So good to see the old class again.
Then you have an instructor who's only just graduated. What if he doesn't know what he's doing? Like I said, if you want to transfer to classes 8 or 9, I swear that I'll make it happen. But it's something I want you to decide for yourselves. Think hard about what you believe, what you want to accomplish, what kind of future you want, and, most importantly, who you are. Only you can figure out if Class 7 is the right place for you. Take all that to heart, and I know you'll have your answer.
Una Crawford reporting. From today, I will be part of Class 7, Special Operations.
Really?
Don't get the wrong idea, okay? It's not because I want to. I never wanted to come to this school. I'd much rather be back in Crossbell. I don't like Erebonia, and I don't think much of you either.
So it seems.
But throughout the entire exercise, your guidance was clear and accurate. If you weren't with us, we never would have beaten that thing. Honestly, it's infuriating. And I'm annoyed I couldn't show off what I learned at the police academy. That's why I'm going to stay in Class 7 until I can prove myself. Until I can show up an annoying hero like you, Ashen Chevalier.
She's ridiculous.
At least she's consistent in her ridiculousness.
The annoying part aside, you really don't need to keep calling me a hero. But you know what? I respect that kind of determination. Welcome to Class 7, Una.
Got it.
Kurt Vander reporting. I will also join Class 7. That said, I have no definitive reason for doing so.
Oh?
I simply have no objections to the branch campus's decision to place me in this class. If anything, I'm grateful for the chances it'll give me to test my skills in real combat. I couldn't face my family if I allowed the blades I inherited to rust.
So they're heirlooms?
Metaphorical. He means the will of the Vander school.
I'm also interested in seeing what the 8 leaves can do. So far, I'm not impressed.
Whoa! That's way out of line.
I do not believe you're in any position to say that.
Well, that's because I'm still learning. Just like you guys. Welcome to Class 7, Kurt.
Thank you.
How about you, Altina?
There is no need for confirmation. While the details are classified, I intend to follow the protocols of the mission.
No, Altina, that's not what I mean. The answer needs to come from you.
Does she not understand?
I won't accept your participation unless you chose this. I don't care who originally placed you here, whether it was the principal, the intelligence division, or even the Imperial government. Why do you want to stay?
And it can't be what I said.
Hey! Why are you picking on her so much? I still don't get how you guys know each other, but you can't talk like that to a little girl who...
I can't think of a reason. All that comes to mind is how I've supported you on all of your operations this past year. If I'm to be at the branch campus, it is only right that I be in your class. It was also Class 7 who once stood in the way of my mission. Even if the students have changed, I find myself somewhat drawn to the name. Does that work?
Oh.
It works for now. I'm glad you're staying, Altina.
Okay.
Oh, brother. You sure drew that out.
It's been one thing after another. I now officially declare the formation of Class 7 Special Operations.
Oh yeah.
Let's all work hard and grow together. Not just as a class, but as comrades.
That was so sweet, Rain.
I was wondering how things were going down here.
Foolish. No instructor has the authority to change a student's placement.
If any of them wanted to transfer, I would have allowed it.
Principal McGuinn, with all due respect.
Everything worked out, so it's fine. Didn't you hear? They decided for themselves. Classes 8 and 9 had a good start too. Not bad for a trash bin. The coming days will be very interesting indeed. Train our fledglings well while you can. That is, if you don't want them to be swept away by this turbulent era.
Of course.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeesh! This is some school I landed myself in.
Damn, he's even worse than Gramps. Coming here to study is crazy enough, but you sure you want to work under that old goat?
Don't be like that. He's actually pretty amazing. And I feel like I'll be able to make a lot of friends here. But most importantly, I want to do all I can in place of everyone who couldn't come to the Empire.
Look at you, all grown up and doing your own thing. Guess I can't call you short stuff anymore, huh?
Oh.
Our old enemies are definitely on the move. And not just them. The Imperial government and a few other groups are up to something too. Thank the freaking goddess that dumbass was around to help me set up a long distance line. If anything happens, I'll be here in a flash. Don't hesitate to call me, Tita. You got that?
You bet. But only if you promise me you'll be careful, Agate. Don't do anything too crazy.
Well, that was a hell of a first day right there.
I see. For both the main and branch campuses?
Yes, their first day ended without incident. Class 7 Special Operations, Class 8 Combat Tactics, and Class 9 Military Finance have all been established.
Man, oh man, just when I thought we finally shoved that beast in a cage, Arabonia's #1 sweetheart just had to show up wanting to be an instructor.
Indeed. Between them and a certain capable young woman, there's far more talent there than one would ever expect from a trash bin. Perhaps there wasn't a need to send him there from Crossbell so soon after all.
Who do you think you're fooling? We all know why you really sent him. But whatever, a powerhouse like him will come in handy.
I'm not sure this is appropriate.
In any event, the wheels are now in motion. With Northumbria's annexation, every bush those serpents would dare hide in has been burned to ash. They have no choice left but to try and reclaim their master's plan. As for the branch campus, that pitiful final act of rebellion from a prince who's lost his blade and his wings. We shall simply have it, and my worthless son, dance at the end of our strings.
Your Excellency.
Laying it on kinda thick, don't you think?
By your will, Excellency, we Ironbloods will see your ambitions are fulfilled.
Worthless son. Who do you think you're calling worth? Gee. Oh, ringtone. Who's calling?
Whew! I think the connection's finally gone through.
Yay! It worked!
Okay, that's
I never
Matthias
dreamed I'd be
and
able to talk
Sting's
with you all
voice.
like this.
Somebody else?
Indeed. His Highness was too kind to arrange this feature.
Doesn't look like Reen or Gaius came through. Could be they're too far away. Oh, or maybe somewhere where the signal's super weak.
No matter. I'm sure we'll have more than ample opportunities to
Oh,
speak
there's
with
the
them in the
photos.
coming days.
That's right, and we can finally fulfill our promise. Well, you sure are fired up.
How could she not be? This is the season for reunions, after all.
Yeah, spring is here once again.
Spring is here once again. Okay, so that's pretty much. Here we go, back to the intro again. Amazing. Oh, there they all are. The new and old. Seems like that was just still part of the prologue. Nah, okay. Which means this should be now chapter 1. And if it still follows the whole everyday thing throughout the month. Oh, there it is. Through the month calendar. Saturday. Oh, looks like everyone's going to school. All the different shops in the village. He's training.
Okay, all set. We said we'd walk to school together, and she just up and leaves while I'm still asleep. Dad, Mom, Ken, and Nana, wish me luck. I'm gonna give it my all. I won't lose to any of these Imperials.
Strike! Not bad. I simply need more experience. Despite all the battles we went through yesterday, he was never short of breath. The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School. It's impressive to be sure, but nothing compared to what Father Mueller and Uncle Zex can do. I suppose the Ashen Chevalier simply relies on the power of his Divine Knight.
Oh, you are so far from the truth, my boy. He's got a lot of other things we don't know about yet. Oh, you haven't seen it? But that other secret power. Uh-oh.
Good morning.
Good morning, Yuna. I take it you're headed out as well?
Yeah. Are you all done with your training? It's pretty impressive how you do all that every single day.
Well, it's something I've been doing from a very young age, so it's just part of my morning routine.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry about before.
Huh?
You know, when I slapped you, I know it wasn't your fault, and I shouldn't have gotten so angry. It was childish of me.
Ah, that. I'd like to apologize too, but have you been wanting to say that for the past 2 weeks?
For 2 weeks?
Considering how much you dislike Erebonians, it's very thoughtful of you.
I don't dislike the people here. Yeah, I've got my problems with the country, but this is between people. When I mess up, I make sure I apologize. Especially considering what I said about your swords. I mean, you practice every day, and...
Ah, right.
And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
Don't worry about that. Besides, like I said, my training is just part of my morning routine. Out of curiosity, is everyone from Crossbell like you?
Huh? Like me how?
Oh, I don't mean to offend. Very straightforward and good-hearted. Probably the type to be easily tricked.
Hey! Wanna run that by me again?
Like I said, I don't mean to offend. I'm glad to have a classmate like you whom I can trust. Though I don't know if I can trust your skills just yet.
You're a real piece of work. Well, let's start over. Glad to be your classmate, Kurt.
Hello, you two. Good morning.
Altina? I thought you left for school already.
I received a routine status call early this morning. I didn't want to wake you, so I took it in the study room. If I disturbed you as I was leaving, I apologize.
No, I was out like a light. But wait, what do you mean, routine status call?
Sorry, that is confidential.
Well, in any event, it's nearly time to head to class. We're all in the same class anyway, so why don't we walk together?
I do not mind, but I believe the correct term for my presence would be a third wheel. Judging by what I've seen, your relationship has progressed.
The third wheel?
Our relationship? What? No, that's not what's going on.
She certainly words things in a distinct way.
The third wheel. Oh lord.
Leaves is such a nice place. I can't get enough of this homey atmosphere. It's so peaceful and laid back. And it's got some great shops.
Agreed. It's a good halfway point between rural and urban. We're just the right distance away from Heimdall.
The previous owners of this land were a noble family. After they lost ownership of it, the government attempted to convert it into a resort. However, that plan fell through. It's said the half-finished buildings from that were used to create the campus.
Well, you sure do know a lot.
I suppose that explains why the branch campus is so large.
All that aside, I didn't think the Empire's military academies would be this tough. I get combat training and practical exams, but math, history, even art? Isn't this workload way beyond what you'd have at a regular high school?
Well, here in Erebonia, the pen and the sword are both held in high regard, especially at Thor's. It's a prestigious traditional school founded by our most notable emperor. That legacy won't change simply because this is a branch campus.
However, it seems the main campus has changed significantly this year.
Ah, yes.
Huh? I don't get what you guys are talking about, but looks like we're gonna have to give it 110% here. Let's kick all the other classes' butts.
Well, if you say so. However, most of our lessons are held with the other two classes anyway.
Homeroom is the only one we have without them.
Oh, right. I guess it makes sense given the small number of students, but that means class 7.
Well, well. If it ain't the chosen ones strutting off to class together.
The chosen ones.
You're...
I think he's in class 8.
Good morning. Is there something we can help you with?
Nope, not a thing. Just wanted to get a little peek at the class taught by the hero of Erebonia. Class 7, huh? I'm sure the view is just great from up on that pedestal of yours.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're being treated the same as any other students.
Yeah, it's not like things are going to be different for us just because our instructor's famous.
Oh yeah? Then why'd they go out of their way to make such a small class? A little kid who's clearly too young to be here. Some rich pretty boy with fancy hair. Oh, and a loud, unruly foreigner from some sob story country. Oops, my bad. Not a foreigner anymore, huh?
All right, we understand. You're a tough guy, but that's quite enough. If you have more to say, I'd be happy to talk with you further after school.
Not bad. You've got more spine than I gave you credit for. But the one I've got business with is...
I'm so happy to see everyone getting along.
Oh. She's from class 9, military finance.
Good morning to you all. The weather is just splendid, isn't it? But if you spend too much time out here chatting, the bell will ring before you know it.
True.
You all done messing with us?
Me? I'm not here to mess with you. Well then, see you around.
I hope you all have a lovely day. I'll see you again for the classes we have together.
What's that blonde guy's problem? I can't believe they let some punk like him into a military academy.
He obviously had some issue with those of us in class 7. No, not us exactly, but...
Oh shoot!
Yep, there's the bow.
We better hurry, or we'll be late to homeroom.
You're right. Let's get moving.
Whew. Hard to believe it's been 2 weeks already.
It warms my heart to see all the students trying their best. The classwork here is much more difficult than at the main campus, so I'm sure it's tough on them.
Yeah. Then on top of that, training exercises were added onto their curriculum. We didn't have anything like that at the main campus. Thor's branch campus. I think I'm starting to understand what the government's trying to do here.
Oh, but I don't think that's the only reason for this place. In keeping with Thor's tradition, we'll also have those days to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a relief for them. I'll tell my students about them after school, alongside the club announcement.
Got it. Thanks for taking care of that.
Clubs again. Okay.
Well then, Instructor Reen, let's give it our all today.
Likewise, Instructor Toa.
Time to teach class. Chapter 1, Reunion. First period, mouse. So he teaches math. Yeah.
This is the formula.
The fuck?
You will need it when calculating trajectory. Make sure you commit it to memory.
Political economics.
This is known as Gross Domestic Product, or GDP for short. By the way, the GDP of the Empire of Erebonia rose 42% last year compared to 2 years ago.
Field training.
Today's task is walking. Sounds easy, right? Well, let me tell you, it won't be. We'll be marching, so I need to see perfect posture and formation while armed. Even combat tactics got worn out by this.
And he's taking history as his subject, which means he's following after our old best, what do you call it, other guy from the previous one.
Said to be the largest turning point in the history of the Empire. The end of this war brought us to our modern era. Today, we'll be looking into the events leading up to the war that caused it to develop the way it did.
The way he explains it, it's actually pretty easy to understand.
An interesting perspective.
Oh, I see. I'm actually learning a lot. He's so dashing.
Oh, we also got the 3 days again. Awesome. Dangerous. Oh, we actually get to train with those things now? That's gonna be fun.
Stand, bow.
Okay, so they still have that. That's pretty cool. First floor instructor room. Yes, we also got other things we have to do as well besides the training. Okay. Very in depth. 3 PM tomorrow at the tactical conference room. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, Lloyd Fanning, I think was the name. That was like the extra part of the second game that I did not actually see coming. Let's do our best. Boop, 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 boop. You can now view your character tab in your notebook. As well as profiles, information of the characters you meet. Information can be added to the profile. Okay, so I pretty much saved things all the other ones. And we're quick travel now, which I think is amazeballs because sometimes moving from location to location is insane without it. So this is a good feature to have. Okay, so you got your key events already, your quest events. Bonding events, so we've got bonding again. Near the other event. Wow, okay. Well, that will be the stoppage point for our second part of this game. Thank you for coming through and watching and chilling. It's been interesting. So far I'm really loving it. So let's see how this one progresses. And then see when number 4 comes out later this year for us. You know, we have to wait. Couldn't get it earlier, but yeah. Do a little bit of a save over here. And yeah. Thank you. Adios. Cheers. Bye bye.